The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, along with their 3 adorable children, are arguably one of the most famous families in the world. And while we know plenty about Prince William's side of the family, the Middletons have stayed relatively quiet when it comes to private affairs ever since William and Catherine's engagement was announced. But in a rare interview for the 30th anniversary of her company Party Pieces, Carol Middleton has opened up about what it was like to have her eldest daughter marry into the royal family, as well as what to expect at a Middleton family Christmas. Christmas at the Middletons. If you thought you were prepared when it came to Christmas, Carol Middleton will give you a run for your money. In the exclusive chat with the UK Telegraph, self-described list maker Carol said she starts planning the festivities just after Halloween, complete with wrapping paper themes. On Christmas Day, the family, who live in the British county of Berkshire, attend church in the morning, go on a walk, and then open presents. And while lunch is smoked salmon with champagne, the full Christmas dinner is served in the evening. And this year it's a little different, as there will be a vegan option for flexitarian Carol. If I go to someone's house for dinner, I'm not going to make a fuss. For Christmas, I'd probably have 2 options, very traditional and something vegan, she told the paper. Carol's youngest, James, previously mentioned that Christmas is a traditional day in the Middleton family calendar with all the trimmings. There'll be turkey, champagne and some wine. For me, it's all about family, it's one where we can all regroup, James said in an interview on German TV channel, Luthut. Mrs. Middleton also admitted that Prince George, 5, and Princess Charlotte, 3, will have their own Christmas tree in their room to decorate as they please. Now that's what we call a doting grandmother. What it's like mingling with the royals, attending weddings and christenings alongside the Queen and other dignitaries may seem intimidating for some, but for Carol, she was just like any other mother watching her daughter get married. Speaking about the extravagant 2011 royal wedding, Carol said, "Like every mother, I wanted to look my best, make my children proud, and enjoy the day. I honestly don't think I was any more stressed than any other mother of the bride." Catherine's younger sister Pippa also spoke about the surprisingly normal side of William and Catherine's wedding shortly after the event as well. "We saw it as a family, as just a family wedding, and actually I didn't realize perhaps the scale of it until afterwards," she told US Show Today. Watch, Pippa Middleton talks about the royal wedding. Post continues. Carol played an important part in both Catherine and Pippa's respective weddings, even helping with details including the music. "But I think the most important thing, as a parent, is to listen to what your daughter wants. You can have all the ideas in the world, but it has to be about them. And don't muscle in on the guest list." Despite her daughter's marriage into the royal family, Carol keeps things refreshingly down to earth. "I have 2 other children and grandchildren and my job, and I lead a lot of my life round here, where I've lived for years and people knew me before Catherine's impact. It isn't normal maybe to go to Louis's christening or Catherine's wedding, but in the end, they're all family events. Family comes first." Carol and husband Michael welcomed not 1, but 2 grandchildren this year. Prince Louis was born in April and Arthur was born to Pippa and James Matthews in October. And as their family grows, the Middleton matriarch knows that they are her number 1 priority. In fact, she admitted that her biggest fear as Catherine, Pippa, and James grew up was that she'd lose her family, but thankfully they have stayed close. They come first and that will always be the case, even when I have more me time. I have 2 lovely sons-in-law and I hope I'll have a lovely daughter-in-law. She may dote on her children and grandchildren, but Carol also made it clear that discipline and manners are an important lesson to teach the little ones from an early age. You can't suddenly start teaching them about politeness at 13. You have to do it from the start. When Duchess Catherine became a mother herself, she frequented her old family home in Bucklebury and relied on her parents, particularly her mother. In fact, the first official photograph of the Cambridge family, when Prince George was born, was taken at the Middleton family home. A royal source told The Sun that after the birth of Prince Louis, Carol was popping in and out of Kensington Palace, helping with George and Charlotte. Kate already has nanny Maria, who is fantastic, but Carol's been an amazing second pair of hands.